Today in North Abaco, Kai Mills was here to remind you of the lack of leadership, sympathy, government that don't have a heart, don't have a soul, don't have a love for people that went through 2 hurricanes. The F&M, they locked us out for 2 to 3 months. You know, it's hard being locked out of Abaco, don't know where your life's gonna go. You lost everything, you didn't have any insurance. Millions of dollars were being brought to Abaco, and the F&M refused people or tried to thief from people that are trying to help us to come back to some normalcy. I remember that the F&M was down there to Betsy Dog's funeral. The dog was allowed to come back to the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, and Bahamians could not come back to their birthplace. I remembered 9 months back and forth. That's the first time I've seen Lincoln, Clint Watson, they were down at the trailer after Kai was there constantly, repeatedly for 9 months. The F&M refused to identify the dead, to give Abaconians their loved ones out the trailer. And when they finally had the burial, Abaco was refused from going close to the casket. Then we thought it would get better. We voted, y'all voted in the PLP, and it didn't get any better. 3 years, over $58 million for travel all over the world. The Prime Minister, Brave Davis, have been into North Abaco maybe 4 times without any result. 5 homes. That's how bad the PLP is. The F&M was worst, but the PLP become worst. They're worse than the F&M was. And you know you had to be bad. And you have to be bad to be worse than menace. That the F&M started 5 homes. Darren Henfield said that they have the money for 65 homes. They started 5. 3 years later, the PLP giving a keys for people to get themselves tied up in a mortgage that they can't continue for 20 years. And 5 homes are there. And I watched it. Today I went there. Not a nail is knocking at the 5 homes out of 65 that was supposed to be given to the people of North Abaco on their properties. That's the blow that lasted longer than Hurricane Doreen, the PLP, and the F&M. Kai Mills, North Abaco, it's your last chance to see accountable government. They can't bribe me. They can't buy me. At least y'all would know what was available and what is available. If the government could spend $58 million, how can they can't spend $4 million at the port in Marsh Harbor? Anybody in North and South Abaco that goes to the poll to vote for the F&M or the PLP, ask the custom officers that are stuck on the dock in Marsh Harbor for 5 years without a bathroom, without an office, they're in a trailer. This is your frontline workers. These are the people that are collecting the majority of your revenue coming in, the custom officers. And they still don't have a toilet at the biggest part in the Family Islands. FNM and the PLP, they don't care. And it gets worse. Sometimes I get long-winded. Go at the Marshall International Airport. 10 months. This month make the 10th month since the international arrival door cannot open. A baby could have been born and ready to walk. But at Marshall in Abaco, in my birthplace, in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, the government, the Progressive Liberal government, cannot fix a sliding door at the international arrival. Neither have a flag. You imagine a Bahamian flag have not been flown in the front nor the back of a $40 million airport. The Progressive Liberal Party can't find a $15 flag 10 months later. Sometimes Kai don't even want to talk. But Kai cares. Change ain't coming. Kai, Lincoln, and the Coalition of Independent is that change agent. Y'all vote for Coalition. Immediately, you will see the change because they don't care. Kai cares. That's why he's here, reminding you of the brutal dictatorship that we have received from the FNM and the PLP. Y'all vote for Kai and don't be shy. Kai cares. That's why he's here.